back.
Nice! Nice one, dingus.
I know, I'm gonna re-upload it. I'm just gonna cut out that part. What?
It was dead.
Here we go. We're back.
Died.
Let's see if there's like 8 million Danganronpa 19 the trials on my channel right now. No, there's only one. That's good. If you're wondering what happens to the last one, guys, that's the stupid Microsoft Edge has something where, like, if you open it to the side, it shows your, like, home address or something. Well, not your home address, but your state. It shows your state. But, you know, still, I don't want to do that. So, I had to stream. I'll probably re-upload it later, just cutting that part out and cutting this together with it. So, yeah, anyway, let's go. Let's go. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
Yes.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Dude, Max got it exactly right. No, and I don't want to see it, Grapey. And I don't want to see it. Oh, guys, Max died. So yeah, guys, Max died. So, that's what happens. That's why he's not here. He died. As you can see. Yeah, he died. All my viewers just dipped, sadly, but I'm gonna extend my face cam quickly and self-promote in a bunch of servers again since you just left. I'm gonna cover it because my friends post some pretty weird stuff.
I do a face
sometimes.
reveal.
What?
Hey guys, I'm back from the dead. It kind of sucked ass. Me and Santa are cool though, so he let me out of hell free.
What happened?
Me and Santa are cool, so he just let me out of hell.
Oh, nice. Good work.
And should I show my face on stream right now?
Sure. It's a good idea.
Alright.
Oh god, okay, never mind. I just saw
Prepared.
Grapey's art. Wait, let me uncover it. Let's guys, get ready for Max's face reveal. Let's see.
3, 2, 1. We should have let axe my camera.
Yeah. Uncover it. Max?
I covered it.
Dude, it's
Cover it again.
It looks like your finger's over it.
My finger is not over it. My camera. I'll tell you a story about my little brother.
Sure, tell me a story about your little brother.
I remember now when my camera.
Home.
So essentially, my little brother grinded. Oh, no, funny idea. To grind pepper onto my computer.
Oh.
It's stuck in my camera.
Oh, yeah, there's pepper stuck in your camera?
Let me try to get it out. Let me try to get it out. I'm gonna show my face. I got this pencil right here. I'm gonna try to get it out. Just continue the game. I'll be right here.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Dude, it's like Sayaka.
Also, Grapey, your art sucks!
It was like Sayaka in case 1. Because she was the victim, but she was also like at least trying to
But
kill.
that means he took part in the murders.
I just...
Stop calling Mommy SquarePants.
I'm actually going
It's
to
definitely
leave.
wolf.
I'm actually going to like burn this group to the ground.
If you're having
let's both
trouble,
leave the group.
would
Let's
you
both
like
leave
me
the
to
group
show you
together.
one more piece of evidence?
If you're having trouble, would you like to show me one piece of evidence?
There's more?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
Let's see
You
it,
know what I'm
Kyoko.
talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless
The
body.
note! The broken note!
Oh. Oh no.
I got it!
I got it!
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yes!
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Yeah! Awesome.
What? In his pants?
Yeah.
Yes, his pants.
Guys, Sakura, why do you have to word it like that? That's a little weird. That's a little strange. A little bit of a funky...
She had to stick her hands into Hiro's pants to find out that he had unmentionable. So I think she's allowed to say it weird like that. She's earned the right.
That's true.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
Oh, Ben, one second, I have to go help with groceries, okay? Bye.
Alright.
Back.
It's not the same?
Yes, it's different, not Zero.
In other words,
Numbers
the
are
killer
different.
got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants! Dude, Hifumi's
I
pants!
got it! That's right! Taka!
Taka!
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him!
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
That means.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Dude, Danganronpa predicted TikTok with Taka? What? No. Man, genocide chat is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Okay, here we go. Oh god. Glasses, cleaning cloths, Hifuni's glasses, broken wristwatch.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
The broke.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh yeah.
No, that's wrong!
Genius. I'm a genius, man.
No! There absolutely is a connection!
Cause the time, it says on the note, the time, the watch
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
When?
We've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Are you guys seeing this, guys? Are you seeing this?
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yes. Oh my god.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
It's messed up.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his pants, no less!
True. Why was that in?
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Yeah.
Huh? He he stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Probably just the rip piece that Kiyotako is holding. Because the body, maybe it went into rigor mortis and was holding the note like hard. So he had to actually pull it and it ended up ripping.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
I assume that happened when Taka was so alive. They're presuming it happened.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There is only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap.
Yes.
Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly, which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
You're not streaming for me.
I literally am.
Hold on, I'm just gonna... Just seeing... Whoa, he was. We are geniuses.
Yeah.
You on the way, buddy. We're the smart ones. I got chicken. My mom got chicken.
Yummy! Yummy! Chicken!
Like the chicken dance that
I
I did.
gotta go live off a top or something.
Yeah.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Okay, that's a little far. I appreciate the enthusiasm, yeah.
The other hero never heard the second bio discovery. He only heard he didn't hear any of them because he was unconscious. Like, how would he know?
That's true.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves
Because
that.
of this, yeah.
So then,
It's a yeah thing.
who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was a murderer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So
he
he
was
must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
Seems
During
like
that time, we'd all split up and were
Dude,
searching
new
for
one!
Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Dude, the new...
I know.
The new one just came out.
I know, we're playing
Right now.
Danganronpa, Max. Pay attention.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Talking to Kingston, the DC.
Then why are you speaking out loud? While you're supposed to be... Alright, whatever.
Wait, me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
That's messed up.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they
Whoa.
were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar
hold on.
fractures and all. But Justice
was-
Hammer
that-
3 and
right
4 were
off
still
found
laying
it wasn't
around in the
Justice
nurse's
Hammer.
office and equipment
Maybe I was
room,
gonna
right?
find something.
Whoops.
So
what
if
hammer did he
Hifumi
use
was
to wash
killed in the
off?
repository,
Yeah.
the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Dude.
Hell
messed
yeah!
up.
It's packed in there good and tight.
Yeah.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either
It
of the
was the
hammers?
washed hammers,
Personally,
obviously.
I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Was the clean hammer. Oh god, I have to go through this. Okay, here we go. Make your argument. Spotless hammer. There we go. It's that. It's gotta be that. There we go.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it? Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
How is that not it? That's not...
Shoot!
Because it said Justice Hammer 5. It said contradiction. Justice Hammer 5. Spotless hammer.
What was
that's a
used to kill
contradiction.
Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
understand.
Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
What's the Mario song that goes?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers!
There. Then Justice Hammer 5 could have worked for that too, because it was saying it was the Justice Hammer as well there.
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No,
Here we go.
it was something completely different.
The Spotless Hammer.
Seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of
And who
grit
also
and
wanted to
debris.
kill Fumi but Celeste, honestly? Like,
But
not
for
everyone
some
liked Fumi,
reason,
but she
one of them
hated
had been
him.
scrubbed clean.
True.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
I don't think she hated him. I think she just saw that he liked her and she wanted
She
to
could take
abuse
advantage of him liking her.
If the hammer
Yeah,
got
She could
covered in
take
Hifumi's
advantage
blood,
of him sitting
of
for her
course
by
they'd have to
getting
clean
him
it
to
off.
donate to her Twitch.
that. Yeah.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Yes.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Celeste.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is
Yeah, but
simply
then who
ludicrous.
would have killed
We
him?
talked about this, did we?
But
I gotta say the mood real quick.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Two murders.
Based on the rules that have
So do
been
I
laid
just
out
have to
for
do
us,
it reverse?
even if more than one person is
so
complicit in the murder,
I still
only
put
the
them
one who
on top of
actually
each other.
carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply
So I have to carry
impossible
Kyoko's one
that
back
two
to
people
Celeste
work
instead of
together
Celeste's
on
one
this.
onto Kyoko. That's so dumb.
That is how the rule
They're
was
literally
explained
both
to
the same
us.
together.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Yes, Max, I'm here. I'm just.
How is the trial going?
Based
Good,
on the
I'm-
rules that have been laid out
Are
for
you not
us,
even paying attention?
even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who
Max, I'm probably
actually
gonna leave
carried
VC
out the
because I'm
act
actually trying to
can
focus. You're playing,
graduate
like,
and
music in the
survive.
background.
It's royalty free.
Actually, go. Max isn't even like paying attention or anything. The audio is so eerie.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, why is that so loud? I don't know why that was so loud, guys.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
So,
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has
see
no
if Max
risk
wants
versus
to be
reward
quiet
benefit.
this time. Are you going to like
What?
are you going to not be annoying, not talk over the trial, and actually be like watch the stream and do anything this time? Max? Thanks, Grapey. It's like, I don't know. It's like, there's no point of having you on stream if you're only just gonna be annoying to
Your
the gameplay.
microphone is really bad. I couldn't even hear you laughing. And another thing.
I got it!
I already wrote an entire essay on why it was wrong of you to pick me from the stream.
Naturally, if only one person
Introduction
can be saved per
paragraph.
murder, an accomplice has
Dear XX Benny Boy Gamer XX, what you did was thereby an incorrect judgment of power, and I can sue.
Max, I really just want to play this game.
Entire essay on why it was wrong of you to pick me from the stream.
Naturally, if only one person
Introduction
can be saved per
paragraph.
murder, an accomplice has
Dear
Risk versus reward.
I still can't hear a single thing you're saying if you're saying anything.
I'm not saying
I recommend
anything.
leaving and joining the
I'm
comments.
not-
I generally can't hear a single word.
Why is Xbox opening up? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright. Risk versus reward. Benefit.
the payoff for working together. The reward
Can
that
I, like,
balances
see
out
the stream?
risk of taking part in the scheme.
Are you gonna not be annoying and actually like.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna play Kevin McLeod royalty-free music.
Alright.
Despite somebody DMing me to do that. It wasn't anyone watching the stream though.
That's I really just.
You should honestly already know who it was. Just one second.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Cause then if someone they have to be the accomplice. But what would Hifumi get out of it? Validation?
However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the
He
risk,
really liked Celeste,
then
and that's all he was thinking
cooperation
about at that point, probably.
You're saying
And plus, he
that
hates
two people
Gyotaka,
could
doesn't
act as
he?
each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
I guess. That's true. That's true. It's very, very true, Max.
I think that's what the true
Very
killer
little true
told
boy.
Hifumi. They would each have an
Don't you
accomplice
know?
for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
Max, can you try talking again?
I
don't know why you're so loud compared to the rest, compared to the music. So I'm just gonna turn you down and then turn my overall volume up. There we go. Hopefully that will work.
They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
Max, try to speak now.
Why?
I can turn you up a little.
Are you kidding me?
What?
I gotta side with Grippy on this one, honestly.
What happened?
But let's look at the chat.
I know, I see.
Grippy, stop! You're gonna get me kicked again. I will not do that. Never.
Ah!
That was a misclick. Actually, a misclick, and it's not copyrighted, so like, don't worry.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents.
Oh!
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it.
So
to
they
look.
weren't working together at all.
A single suspicious individual,
maybe
a
they,
similar weapon used in each crime,
Uh,
disappearing by creating one seamless set of circumstances. They made it look like one person
They
was
weren't.
behind it all.
Maybe they
The
were.
mastermind picked their target
Wait,
and
so-
managed to convince him to go along with their plan.
Oh, yeah, so it was, they were working
And then,
together,
to
pretty much.
avoid the
Yeah.
no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Who could get Hifumi as an accomplice? Oh my god, why do you keep leaving? It keeps making the music go so loud. Jesus Christ. Then every time I need to turn it back down or else it's gonna be ear rape. Max? Fuck. There we go.
What?
What? No, I just need to redo the audio.
I'm reading some of Grapey's comments. Grapey! Wait, as you're not. Damn, Max took it out. Cause yo, Max, you props cute, realizing that your fate.
I'm muting you.
Realize is going to be. Yes, his pants. No,
Can you please-
Maxie. Oh, Grapey. I'm Grapey. Never call me Maxie Waxy again. Never again. You have to scroll up to see it.
We could have been done with this like an hour ago, Max. I just want to finish this.
Well, dang, Grape, you had to provoke this. Just get on the game.
You ever made to convince
Catch less killed.
To convince the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidences. Kyoko is really amazing, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at detective solving.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
Maybe Kyoko was a murderer in, like, her past life or something.
That's
Maybe she was
numero uno right now.
like, before Pope's Peak, she was a murderer. The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions.
Wait, Ben. You know how her ultimate is ultimate question mark, question mark, question mark. What if she's the ultimate murderer?
Yeah, maybe. That'd be pretty awesome.
Murderer.
Debates up until now, the way this case is unfolded. When you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Select someone. I think it is
Celestia.
There. Celestia.
Here's my answer.
Yeah.
It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
It's not a joke, Celeste.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Yeah, because Hifumi would be easy to work
I would
with you.
choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
What?
Whoa!
Where does where'd her accent go? Her accent, like, disappeared.
You fucking me so much that she lost her fake accent.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
There is evidence.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Yes,
Considering what
Byakuya.
we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Stop leaving, it makes the volume of the game go up. Max.
It's connected.
Please stop leaving and rejoining it. It actually makes the volume, like, completely break.
But it ain't my fault my computer sucks, so I just join my phone.
No, whatever, it's fine. It goes back to normal after you rejoin after, like, 10 seconds anyway. It just ear rape for, like, 20 seconds. Alright. What is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? Dude, I don't know. Encountering this suspicious individual. Because
The
Celeste...
behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Dude, come on, you can hear this. They were the
Shush.
only ones attacked.
The adults are talking now.
What, Byakuya?
Sorry.
As he
Blink
said,
twice if
only
you hear me.
Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
Oh,
If
man.
we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Now,
What?
can you hear me now?
Yes, I could hear you the entire time I was saying I could hear you.
Then why didn't you blink twice?
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After
Most
taking
likely.
Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct?
Yeah.
And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd
that
all
is-
come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Yeah, she was guiding them to places by saying that's where she saw the little thing. Celeste, what's
the
wrong?
two first murderers didn't like. Oh man.
Damn. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab,
See, the first
it
two
was time
cases
for her
that
partner
had
to get
morons
to work.
like Mondo and Leon being the murderer. Now that I'm pretty sure it's Celeste, but now that Celeste, a smart person, is the murderer, we're going into her complex plan.
Yeah. Now we already like halfway figured out.
Yeah, it's silly how we could not tell Mondo despite him being an idiot, but Celeste we were easily able to deduct that was her.
Yeah.
Society.
Huh? What was that?
It's my scream!
That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same
We
time?
lost our viewer.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why don't we split into two groups? That's true.
She was trying to get them she was trying to get them the thing to find the other body so she could paint it as being Hifumi's discovery and also Taka's discovery.
I know,
She
that's-
split them in two groups simply for that.
That's what they're saying right now.
Shut up. Let me do it. God, some people.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
That's true.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Way.
Dude, this is crazy.
So I thought they betrayed Hifumi before all this. I guess she betrayed him after.
Oh, maybe she betrayed him after he brought Taka's body into place.
I
Yeah.
just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi
That's
in the
gotta be
nurse's
the only
office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
To be fair, there was a hammer on the ground and his head was bloodied, so that's a reasonable assumption. But still, it's Celeste. It's Celeste.
I don't believe it.
It's always
Everything.
like once
The whole thing
you
was
say
one
that, it's like
big
somebody like,
act.
at the end they try like, I think it's gonna be them. It's them.
Yeah.
That's all.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared,
Exactly.
right?
You were right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste
We are
took me to the
record
bathroom.
holders.
Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't
Damn.
you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother
Whoa.
trying to deny it.
Oh.
You
Whoa.
made one fatal mistake.
Oh,
So
did
sick.
I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said
Oh,
it.
did I?
Looking back, I can say that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I
You know, she
don't
could just meant like
understand
the other
what's so
people who died
strange
in the
about
other
it.
chapters, right?
Yeah.
Then pay attention. Sakura,
Like,
Toko,
no,
and I were
Hugo,
first.
She didn't
discovered
know.
Taka's
She
body
wouldn't
in
have
the
known
equipment
that. She wouldn't have.
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto.
It's Celeste. So we didn't even know that.
Once we were in the hall,
She-
we ran into Celeste, and the four of us now. The entire time we were together, none of us
Yeah,
said
she wouldn't have
anything
known
about
Taka was
being
dead,
killed.
and she used plural with an S for guys.
Think about it. Celeste's
died,
comment
just like
doesn't
he
make
did.
sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste comment doesn't make any sense, but what is he alluding to? Alright. Monokuma File 3. That won't help. I have to probably, like, use another thing.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around
Oh, no, it's not that.
frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste?
The guys. What? You asked what was strange, so I said the guys.
Shoot!
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to
I don't
die,
understand.
just like those
I
guys
know
died.
why, because guys, it's plural,
And that
which
is
she
all
wouldn't
I
have
said.
known that Taka died, but where do I
And
shoot
that's
that
all
towards?
it takes to finish this. It's
Like,
obvious,
I don't
isn't it?
understand.
What was
You can
so
watch-
strange about Celeste's
Don't
comment?
just shoot the first thing you see.
Do I copy So Strange and then shoot it at those guys?
All
I
I
think that's what I
said
do. I
was-
think I copy him saying So Strange
must really
and then
be
shoot it at
enjoying this.
her saying those guys, honestly.
Enjoying the sight of us
Strange
standing
and
around,
spread out.
frightened and
If we don't
confused.
give one mic,
They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
So I'm gonna
And
copy
that
So
is all I
Strange
said.
and then shoot it at those guys. That's what
And
I
that's
think I have
all
to
it
do.
takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Because it highlights So Strange, so I have to... Like, that's the, like, odd outlier that I would have to
All
connect
I
to one of the
said
other three.
was, they must really be enjoying this.
highlight here.
I honestly can't
The
tell what you're
sight of
saying,
us
Max.
Standing around, frightened and confused.
Shut up.
They must
And there's
be
only two.
positively
There's only two
elated.
highlights here.
We
Okay,
are all
three.
going to die here.
Yeah, 3 and 1.
We are going to die, just like those guys.
Yeah, it was. That's how you do it. Let's go.
That's right.
You're
There's no
geniuses,
reason
I
Celeste
tell
should have
ya.
said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
Hifumi?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to...
That's all he said, Hifumi?
Set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
Unless it's a picture of
If
Hifumi
every
carrying
was a
it.
lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
It's a picture of
What could you
Hifumi
possibly
carrying
mean by
it.
that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect are dancing. No, Hifumi is dragging the suspect away.
I got it! It's
Yeah.
not a picture of the
No,
suspect
they've been
dragging
dancing.
Hifumi away.
True, dance party,
They
dance
were
party.
drinking together.
Yeah.
I would say it's a picture of
They both
Hifumi
really
dragging
died.
the suspect away.
Yeah.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being
We're
dragged
geniuses,
off in
Max.
that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
Freaking geniuses.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation,
Celeste's plan was to
of
make
course
it seem
you'd
like it was
notice
out
and be
here, and then lead it
suspicious.
astray from anyone thinking it was her.
Yeah.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such
do my
a
boy out to
thing
hear like that.
is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Uh-oh. Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? Okay, what's this one?
Oh, no bullet.
Alright, bullet. Robot Justice Costume, Mouse the Hero's Message,
no.
Robo Justice Blueprints.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
No, he's not.
If the person inside the suit
He
was
went on a
unconscious,
slant.
there's no way they could stand
The
up
blueprints!
straight like
The blueprints!
Then the fortune-telling
The
idiot is
blueprints
the
for
culprit
standing up
after
straight!
all!
It's obvious!
No way!
My stupid thing wouldn't let me go fast enough, but I know what you mean now. Standing up straight in the blueprints, because it couldn't bend at the
Dressed
waist.
me up in that suit after I passed out!
Max,
Then
you're a
just draped me across
genius.
Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look
I
like
know
the
I'm a
bad guy!
genius.
What?
Like I
That's why I
said,
have
ridiculous.
card.
Yeah.
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
Yeah.
If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
What?
What?
Shoot!
Nah.
What else is
Dressed me
there?
up in that suit after I
Oh.
passed out!
Costume? Oh, it's just the
You just draped me
costume
across
then.
Hifumi and had him carry my weight!
It's the
You
costume,
tried
not
to
the
make me look like
blueprints.
the bad guy!
They're too similar that they both
Like
could have
I
worked,
said,
but whatever.
ridiculous. As you can see in the
I'm
picture,
still kinda smart,
the suspect
right?
is standing
Yeah.
perfectly upright.
I'd say you're still the
something.
same amount of
The person
smart,
inside
honestly.
the suit was unconscious. There's
It
no
was
way
just because
they
the
could
blueprints
stand
didn't
up
have
straight.
anything about like standing up straight, so I
No,
thought that
that's
was
wrong.
it. You know?
Yeah. It makes sense,
Okay,
Great.
that works too.
No.
Yeah.
Even if the person inside the
Is it
suit were
unfair?
unconscious, they could still stand up like
There's
that.
no fears.
Because they
that
can't
Robo
bend.
Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
What? New sprite.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd
You
specially
spoiler, brother.
designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Uh-oh.
Oh, her mental breakdown's just her going, man. It's not her having a breakdown, it's just her going.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot!
breaking.
What do you mean, checkmate?
What the?
That's nice.
Celeste?
That's my
What
new
happened to
profile-
your
that's my
accent?
new
You want to
profile
cram me
picture.
into your little guilty box? Well, there's one little problem.
Dude, where'd her
Have
accent
you
go?
already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Was she faking an accent?
I don't know. It like left for like like
Maybe her
2
name-
sentences when she got angry, and then it came back.
Maybe her
trying to kill
name
you.
is. I've never. Because she had a German name, Celeste. Yeah, Ludenberg. That's German. So maybe her last name is fake too, and she's trying to look cool.
Oh, who killed me? Max.
That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hiro.
And that's why they said
When
that?
we asked him
Maybe.
who had attacked him, his
I
answer
just said
was
she's
quite
faking her
clear,
name. Maybe
was it
that's her
not?
real last name. Maybe it's Yasuhiro. No, that's a stretch. That's a stretch.
I mean, that honestly kind of makes, because it does only say Celeste on her character thing, right? And while all the other people have their full name.
Yeah. So maybe it's gonna be revealed and it's gonna say Celeste Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
What? Are you seeing this, Max? Are you seeing this? What do you mean it's not Yasuhiro?
It's
Your confusing
actually
statements don't make any
Taro.
sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Dude,
Rolling on barrel.
her accent just completely dipped.
Kyoko, what do you
Really?
mean by
Like
that?
she's in like a normal voice now?
Yeah, it's like kind of more like an American accent now.
American.
Think back to how Hifumi
My
used
name's
to talk
Celestia
to us.
Lumberg. I own 2 trucks.
How did he refer to each of us?
I think what you meant to say was Canadian. Canadians have the most
I got it!
stereotypical
That's
normal
right. Our
accent
last
from
names.
what I
He called
heard
us
from my
all by
friends
our
on the
last
internet.
names.
Fumi called us by our last names, and so Yasuhiro is our.
I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did need to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
Dude, how did you guess that? Max.
I have no clue. It just, where else was Yasuhiro gonna fit into the story at this point?
I don't know.
It's obviously gotta be like her
was
first
just
name.
incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient
Don't
explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
Not the one who got
But
away
he
with
must
it.
have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
What?
Like the first sentence in that voice line, she had her accent, but the second sentence, she had her like the American accent.
I don't know.
Or I don't know if
did
it's an
you
American
take that
accent,
back?
but it's a different accent.
I don't know where to laugh or spit.
I don't know. It just sounds like our accent, you know?
Maybe also it like sounds like this or something.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like, I don't know whether to laugh or spit.
Oh, a normal accent.
A normal accent.
Someone weirdo. He's the weird. No, that just came out wrong. Like a normal accent. It's no.
Yeah.
Come on! Enough with your
Don't send that
idiotic
clip to any of our
blather.
friends with accents.
Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I? What?
She's the crazy one. I'm the number one. Blah, blah, blah.
To be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up. My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over
My name is Celestia Ludenberg.
Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. Why do we have to do this? Why do we have to make them accept it?
Dude, we just fucking vote them at this point, dude. We all know it's them.
E-handbooks. That's Hero's message. Spotless Hammer.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something.
It's gotta be e-handbook. Because e-handbooks show everyone's actual information, so it's gotta be an e-handbook.
That's true.
It shows our first and last name.
He wanted us to know the killer's last name. Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is... Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
What?
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending.
Down?
It's the truth.
I don't know.
And since you have no way to contradict me...
Ooh, no way to contradict me!
Yeah!
No, that's
Bloosh!
That's it.
Yeah.
The handbook.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Yeah, I'm so cool.
Dude,
I'm sick. I'm sick, honestly.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Okay, then, Celeste. Open up your handbook. Little brat.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I
Real
refuse
name.
to cooperate.
What's your real name?
Celeste.
I like to imagine it's gonna be like the most
Can you
American
please just
name
tell us
ever.
what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because...
Oh god, it's like Leon. Stupid thing, you know?
You never know what might happen.
Fine
The
then.
first trial Leon
Let
said
me
everyone's
settle
stupid.
Let me go over the case again,
again.
from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Here we go. Time to put this story together.
Oh, I love the closing arguments. Oh, look at that picture of Yamada.
Yeah.
Why do they do? Why did they make
What
that
time
picture of
did the
Yamada? He looks so
killer-
stupid. Look at Yamada in that one picture. He looks so stupid and all these.
Okay, so they called Hifumi. So confused.
There's gotta be like a handshake one, right? Because like that looks like a handshake one. They did stop him in the robot. I think the one with him facing the side is gonna be the first one, honestly.
Yeah, because they're like talking to each other.
It
This
looks like
one
a
here, they
handshake.
invite. This is when he comes along, so this is at 1 a.m. And then they
No,
like.
it's where his hair. It's where his hair looks like that. Oh yeah, I guess. He's scrunkling his hair, dude. When else is Yasuo gonna scrunkle his hair, like in this?
It's either here or here. I feel like this, it has to be here, because
he
this
gets
is.
strangled, then he falls over.
Yeah, and then here, they start moving the body. Then they take the picture.
Ben, I don't think that, because like when else? But no, because in the order it goes,
No, look,
he gets suffocated, he falls down, and then gets up.
This clock, where I have the clock
So
right
he's
now,
scrunkling his hair.
takes place before he goes in here. The background, this is probably taking place in here, like he's wondering what's going on. So it has to be after he enters
He's
here.
wondering. No. If the order is, look it goes. He gets strangled, he falls over, he messes with his hair. How does that make any sense?
No. Doesn't it go like this? He crinkles with his hair, then does this? Why would it go?
The order goes in. You don't fall over and then get suffocated. You get
Why would it go
then you
downwards
fall.
to up? It goes upwards to downs. You read a book upwards to downs, not downwards to up.
Yeah, but look at the bottom. You don't read books in that order. You don't get strangled and fall over. It would be the other way around.
Look, he's crinkling his hair. Then you go down. He gets that and falls down. See?
But why is it going the opposite way of normal books then?
Because look, this is act 1. It says act 2. Then act 3. You see now, right?
You're stupid. You're a stupid head. You hear me? You're a stupid head.
I don't understand where. Oh, this is when he wraps up the body. I don't understand what the chips are. Where are the chips? This goes here.
Oh, remember sometimes you can like swap? Maybe
What?
you could swap ones out to other positions. Maybe you have to use a trick for that.
What?
No, sometimes. Like, you see that image of him laughing, for example, because he killed my boy? Sometimes you could, like, swap that out. And, like, you could swap it out if it didn't go where it should. And, like, the bag of chips, like, the thing you swap it out for.
What Justice Hammer was killed to use Kiyotaka again? 3 or 4?
4, I think. Yeah, 4. Because they wanted to make it seem like it was, like, the one.
Then the one that killed Celeste was 3, right?
No, the one I killed Hifumi was 3. Because they want to make it seem like it was going in opposite order.
Oh, alright. Or the one that pretended to kill.
The one that pretended to kill Celeste was number 2.
Why is there...
Wait, what's the image from the...
I think there's false ones.
That was the last one.
Yeah, there's false ones
Yeah, that's
in
what
here.
I said, Ben. Ben, that's what I said.
Oh, thanks.
Fondel Dingus.
Thanks. I feel like that has to go there. Then he goes that. Then he... So, Justice Hammer 3 is Hifumi?
Yeah.
They find his body. Find their body. Then he gets up. Then he pushes his body around. And then Celeste comes along and kills him with
Yes, look
this
at
hammer.
epic dance.
Right?
Can we have a moment to appreciate Hifumi's goofy dance?
Wait. Word would... I feel like it has to be this,
killer
right?
is
Let's see.
you! Before anything, the killer
let's see if
persuaded
I'm
someone
correct.
to help carry out the murder.
With the
And
first
that
one,
person
I
was
the first one.
Hifumi.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room. One of the that someone they met with was Hiro.
Hifumi looks like a nightmare in that image.
Yeah, Hifumi's terrifying.
Intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him,
they actually made Hifumi scary in this comic. Like, oh my god.
They drugged him,
I'd
knocked
be
him
scared
out,
of him in
and
real life.
stuffed him into the Robo
That's not a
Justice suit.
joke.
Yeah.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making... The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified. For these attacks, the killers pretend the first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2.
I think we were supposed to put Justice Hammer 2 there.
With these two incidents, the killers that the suspect was increasing the... We fell right in...
Oh, never mind, no. Yeah, no, that says it was wrong. Oh, no, I lost a heart. So then there goes... Justice Hammer 2, I guess?
And then they smack him over the brains with Justice Hammer 3.
Yeah, and then Justice Hammer 3 kills him. Or pretends to kill him, and then they move the body, yeah, and then they clean it.
Dude, but look at his little dance on the last slide.
Alright, there we go.
Next, for these attacks, the first fake there, the
There we
killer
go.
the second fake ins, this time with we fell right.
I was just confused, because I didn't know what the... Backpack, man. There we go.
While we did that, we left Hifumi. This was exactly what he...
Yeah.
He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently...
Dude, he looks like he's traveling through time and space there.
He let out a scream to draw us back. And when we returned, that's
alive, just like in a different universe.
Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again
look at him moving his head. Do you see him moving his head like...
He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to
It was before. It's not anymore. That was a rap. That rhymes.
Hifumi had the chance he was...
And moved.
Was before, it isn't anymore.
Yo.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
This explains all.
Yeah, that
is Taka just
makes sense.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the
Get cutie!
for the final act.
Yeah.
If I get Discord Nitro on my profile picture, just him little dance.
Yeah.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Oh, the flowers.
Dude, they're kissing. What?
So I just hear you going, oh.
Celestial.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Or should I say,
Celeste.
Celeste.
Sorry.
Celestia Yasuhiro. Oh my god.
Lost?
Yes.
I lost. She lost.
She's the ultimate gambler. She's not used to usually losing her gambles, but you know.
I'm lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg...
She's a private instructor?
Actually, no.
The accent.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Oh! What?
Taiko Yasuhiro.
Typo Yasuhiro.
No way. And she's using her other act,
Her
like
name
her.
is Typo Yasuhiro because
So, you
for
finally
her
accepted
like
it.
American.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Okay.
Kill her, kill her now.
Is that it?
Boom, headshot, boom. Oh, we did awful this trial.
That's not bad. I got a B.
We've never gotten lower than A.
Okay, listen. B is
We
good.
never got lower than A's, Ben.
B is a good ranking. Listen.
No.
If you get an 85 on your test, are you gonna cry, Max?
Stands for bad.
Max, if you get an 85 on your test...
B stands for bad, just like...
No, B stands for best, because B is the best you could get. Look, I got 81! 81 coins! I can get 81 more gifts. Holy crap.
Okay,
No
Monokuma.
one cares.
I'm ready to begin.
Dude, her accent just is gone.
Or, no.
That's actually insane.
I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
That's insane.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied,
What if they just
who will
all like
become
Celeste so
the
much that they just both be out
blackened?
here anyways?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Well, we know. It's
Gambling.
Celeste.
Gambling.
Yeah, gambling.
I'm gonna cheer with it this time. Yeah, woo, yeah, alright, yeah. Woo, yeah, maybe that's what that's all about. Woo.
What?
Do you like how my tear went along with it? Was that
It's
epic?
basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The Blackened this time, the true killer who devised this whole stinking scheme was... Ta-da! Celestial Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hafumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So... So you really did approach Hafumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
I'm sure she relied on her specialty. Lying.
My speciality? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree. Yeah, cause Hafumi's a simp.
So then...
Then did you use, you know... I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. Okay, guys. You're absolutely right. To get Hafumi to act as my accomplice,
Indeed.
I used, quote-unquote, her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing. Oh. Yeah.
The Robo.
I know. It's just sad whenever I think, because it just reminds me of Chihiro's death.
Hey,
Sad.
remember like that one time that you went into like the dressing room and you saw me cosplaying as Chihiro just dead?
No. What do you...
No, I actually did that. Like I like went into the shop, like the closest male to Chihiro outfit, like the colors that Chihiro wore, as like actually like dead Chihiro for the entire gym period.
What is wrong with you, Max?
I wanted you to see, but you were absent the one time I did.
Alright. It was the one thing that Hafumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a
Dumbass.
very important conversation here.
Well, I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one who stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hafumi
Yeah.
into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hafumi a little visit. Max! Max! Dude, did he seriously have to leave right now? I can turn
What?
up a little. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting... Max, it's your voice.
Oh, I can't see because you're not presenting.
Dude, I literally am.
What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you. Alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. Oh.
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found the use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as it showed to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
stalker. So it was him. But how did you do it? You're supposed to yell. Either of us not close to
And, your voice is like cutting out, but I could still like make out what you're saying. It's just like quiet and muffled. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it. What?
Say what?
What?
As for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did.
as for
Baby
me,
girl, don't worry. I won't harm you, baby. I'll keep you right.
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
what?
Uh-oh.
It's unbelievable. Me and him were bros. We actually made it early today, but you know, screw him.
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime. An absolute crime. Unbelievable. I mean, I knew he got a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would. Are you serious? I never imagined. I couldn't even read it, Ben.
It said, I never imagined you would go that far. It was amazing
I never
how
imagined
completely
he would
you
go
got
that
it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I just said something I never said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable.
Whoa!
Holy!
Hafumi! That's the second best Hafumi screenshot. The second best.
I know, it's the one that he says, holy suck!
Hello, we're not this one. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please, if you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean...
Taka is going to try and kill you.
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
This is unforgivable!
How is Hafumi so gullible?
He watched anime for all of his life.
That's true. That's probably why he's so gullible.
Unforgivable!
That's another great Hafumi screenshot. Bastard, 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 bastard!
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not. How could I? He is my favorite anime. She.
I swear, I will.
I have to save her.
Actually.
Then, would you like to join me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
When you said then, I thought you said Ben. Will you join me?
Oh, no.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
3 eyes. Huh? What are you talking about? 8 eyes. He has 8 eyes.
Oh, nothing. Wow. Hafumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
Are they just making fun of people who love Danganronpa characters? Which, if so, that's hilarious.
Yeah, they're just making fun of people who but your hero's real to me. What?
Hero 1. Monica's real, I swear, guys, I swear! That's going to my Luke Hero 1 diss track.
Yeah.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So why do you try to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
Huh?
That's it. You're a little piss baby. So I hear me? Piss baby.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel like I could...
I feel like that too, man. Don't diss my man Yasuhiro like that. That's messed up. Yasuhiro Hagakure.
He's still alive for I'm gonna be honest. He's my favorite character still alive.
Yeah.
Well.
But when you were explaining your plans to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded, he was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
And he really believed that?
Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... Well, you were all questioning him about what had happened to him. I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi so nobody could doubt him. I told him that and he could believe it.
It all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical.
I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you planned to kill him all along?
But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck? How can a human life mean so little to you?
Well...
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Max!
It's glitching. Now he's got my Zakia!
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck? Was it really just for money?
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But...
Max! Max! I'm voicing him. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch.
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there is no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me...
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
Isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. Yeah! Good dream.
No, take it. I'm sorry, fuck. I'm not talking to you! Ben. That's why she gave herself a German name. Celestia Lindbergh is a German name, which is in Europe. So you
God!
She owns that castle.
Oh my, that's castle? Yeah.
Literally bad.
And
that's literally bad. That's bad when you see Celestia Lindbergh.
And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about.
That's what I thought.
Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but...
There is nothing to be done.
Unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the winds. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but were you really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh.
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. Plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why are you even scared?
My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then...
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Mary Antoinette.
Hey.
Who? I have a name, but I've heard before, but like, who? Marie Antoinette? You just connected to it again.
What? Oh, yeah. Celeste smiled then, and when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Dude, why did you just leave the stream at this point when it's about to happen?
You all done? Okay then, let's get rolling. The black can disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Oh!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Max, are you back? Max, the execution is about to happen. Max. Max, come back. You're gonna miss the execution.
I am back. I'm getting muted because I don't have anything to say.
Just, then why didn't you say that? Alright.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for her. The ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got.
You feel like the gambler weighs like some foreign state is not actually gonna die.
She's gonna like drown in money or
I'll let
something.
Kyoko hold on to this.
Guess I'll let Kyoko.
What?
This is.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
What?
Why did she give a room key? What is that room key to?
Which is why.
why.
Actually, it's not important.
I got another thing cook.
Take care, everyone.
Oh, maybe it's the Furmies.
Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Here we go, Max. Okay.
Alright, you guys like heck. I'm gonna leave and join again because I see. Alright. That's so weird. That's...
What?
Oh,
she's
what
in a
is this?
castle. Cause she's in it. She's in a castle like the thing that you wanted. She's.
Wait, she getting burned to death like they used to do to vampires?
No, the witch. The burning of the Versailles witch. They're executing her for being a witch. She's gonna get. This one is so quiet. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh wow, this is dark.
Yeah, no, there's like no.
Wait, why is she getting what she wanted?
She's just getting burned alive.
This is a royal. This is a royal death, like a death for royal people. She seems like she'd be happy for this.
Royal? I don't know if being burned to death is a life for royal. I think that's just like a thing that witches get burned for, at least. Oh.
She's a witch, so she likes it. Look at her little smile.
What the? But why is there a fire?
Whoa.
What is going on? Wait, no way! What?
You're gonna run her over? Is she gonna run her over? They just killed her like a common person. It's like she feared. That's so epic. She got run over by a fire. So we're at the final 7 people. The final 7 are Coco, Byakuya, us, Aoi, Sakura, and Kyoko.
Oh my god. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of the regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
Wow.
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
You know, actually, it's actually good advice. That's genuinely. Why? Why is the bear giving advice?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do you care about? What do you care about? I'll throw it in the trash if you let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking that. Give it a rest already! So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Who?
What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body? What?
What?
Ooh, how
You said what at the same time, because we're so confused.
Oh man, oh jeez. Oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean, what did I
Is
do?
he a sexual predator?
I have no
Is he a
idea.
sexual
To be fair, bears are predators in the wild, so in like a civilized society, if they were be a predator,
And there's
you
a
know.
whole song being about being a pedo bear.
Yeah.
So wouldn't sexual predator... No, these guys are minors. They're like 16, so it still fits.
Oh man.
I don't know anything about it.
What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you can get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later!
See ya!
Ain't the same about Yamada.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although, it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko. Monokuma already mentioned it, but... What's that key? Oh, wait. What's that key Celeste gave you? Most likely. It's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh? What? And that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey.
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room.
Chihiro.
As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said, I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You! Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us. Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
Well, it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to dining hall, okay?
Huh? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean, what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck!
Wow, thanks for
What?
Thanks, Aoi. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well,
Have a good one, Hina.
Yeah.
So then...
We need to get
Why did you say yeah like that, then?
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker, and as the locker swung open, we saw... Oh, alter ego! Good morning!
Oh, okay.
It has been a while, hasn't it? It's safe.
Give it to your voice, then, honestly. Just give it to your voice.
I'm just gonna do like a broken, like, glitch voice. I never hear Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and
that's just annoying.
I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow? I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer. So, now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second, since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried?
Is she
Like
the
what happened
mastermind?
during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Listen, it's a wholesome moment. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see... Oh my god! What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I have to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Alright, that's gonna end today's stream because I'm kinda tired, to be honest.
Alright, so we're gonna find out what Kyoko was doing. Or something, probably.
In 2 months.
No, probably like, I don't know, probably soon.
Okay. 1 month. Anyways, see you guys then. I am dead and tired, but we are geniuses.
Hopefully the,
also, Ben, can you...
Hopefully the full version...
Ben, can
What?
What happened? What happened with your cat screaming?
No, that wasn't actually my cat.
What? It was? I can't believe this. It's almost like I knew that already.
No.